Behind a Georgian facade in Mayfair lies a secret that would make even Lady Whistledown pause. This is where Burberry's centuries-old heritage whispers through every hand-carved detail and gilded surface. Secret London Townhouse, Burberry's British heritage luxury living. Step inside a world where British craftsmanship meets modern luxury, and discover how one townhouse became a living testament to timeless elegance. If you're captivated by the timeless elegance of British heritage design, subscribe to Opalux for more exclusive glimpses into the world's most exquisite interiors. Together, we'll unlock the secrets of luxury living, where every detail tells a story of craftsmanship, heritage, and refined beauty. The Heritage Welcome. The Georgian Entrance Hall. Sunlight streams through original Georgian sash windows, illuminating limestone floors worn smooth by 2 centuries of footsteps. Camel-colored walls arise toward ornate ceiling medallions, their plasterwork catching shadows like frozen lace. A mahogany console table displays heritage pottery, while brass candlesticks cast golden reflections across hand-forged iron details. This entrance doesn't simply welcome, it whispers promises of the treasures waiting beyond. The Living Room Foundation. Here, the iconic Burberry check appears not as decoration, but as architectural poetry woven into the very fabric of British living. A substantial Chesterfield sofa in buttery camel leather anchors the space, its deep button tufting echoing the quilted heritage of English countryside estates. Forest green velvet wingback chairs stand sentinel beside Georgian sash windows, their curved lines mirroring the gentle roll of Hampshire hills. This is where conversation flows as naturally as afternoon tea. The color palette revealed. Burgundy whispers through silk cushions, while sage green breathes life into hand-painted botanical wallpaper. Cream and camel tones form the foundation, reflecting the warm patina of well-loved riding boots and vintage trench coats. Bronze hardware gleams against oak paneling, each piece chosen to honor the metalwork traditions of British craftsmen. These colors don't simply coordinate. They tell the story of a brand born from British weather and countryside charm. Craftsmanship revealed. The check pattern's secret. Rather than dominating spaces, the iconic Burberry check appears as carefully orchestrated whispers throughout the home. A single cushion here, a throw there, each placement calculated to surprise and delight without overwhelming the sophisticated palette. Window seat upholstery reveals the pattern like a hidden treasure, while stair runner borders hint at heritage without shouting. This restraint transforms an iconic pattern into an elegant signature. The art of brass and bronze. Every door handle, light switch, and decorative accent speaks the language of traditional British metalwork. Brass picture frames display heritage prints, while bronze candlesticks add gravitas to mantelpiece arrangements. Cabinet hardware bears the warm patina of age and quality, proving that luxury lives in details. Most guests will never consciously notice. These metallic accents create visual threads that weave throughout the home, unifying each space with golden warmth. The Textile Heritage Story. Harris tweed cushions nestle against Liberty fabric throws, creating layers of pattern that complement rather than compete. Cruel embroidery adds texture through traditional British needlework techniques, while velvet drapes in forest green frame windows like theatrical curtains. Each textile has been chosen not just for beauty, but for its connection to British heritage craftsmanship. These fabrics transform spaces into tactile experiences that invite both eye and hand. Royal Portrait Drama. The Grand Portrait Gallery. Behind mahogany pocket doors lies a secret rivaling the National Portrait Gallery itself. Brass picture lights cast golden halos around towering oil paintings, their gilt frames catching reflections like captured sunlight. Henry VIII dominates one wall while Victoria graces another, creating dialogues across centuries. This private museum proves luxury lies in stewardship of Britain's artistic heritage. The Staircase Portrait Procession. Ascending these mahogany steps feels like climbing through centuries of British royal history. Elizabeth I's penetrating gaze follows from below, her jeweled gown catching candlelight against dark oak paneling. Stuart kings command the landing in Baroque splendor, while Georgian portraits reveal the refined elegance that inspired Burberry's aesthetic DNA. Every step upward becomes a journey through Britain's crown. The Georgian architecture speaks. Original ceiling roses frame modern lighting that honors historical proportions, while sash windows maintain their authentic glazing bars and brass hardware. Cornicing and dado rails create architectural frameworks that guide the eye and organize visual space. Each molding and architectural detail has been preserved or restored to museum standards. This respect for original architecture ensures that modern luxury serves the building's inherent character rather than fighting against it. Living heritage spaces. The dining room drama. Beneath a Georgian crystal chandelier, a mahogany dining table stretches like a bridge across centuries of British entertaining. Chairs upholstered in burgundy velvet invite lingering conversations over port and preserved lemons. Hand-painted Staffordshire pottery lines built-in oak shelving, while brass serving pieces catch candlelight like captured sunshine. This room transforms every meal into a celebration of British hospitality and refined tradition. The kitchen's country soul. Sage green shaker cabinets frame marble countertops veined like morning frost across Yorkshire dales. Open shelving displays heritage ceramics alongside copper pots that would feel at home in a Cotswolds manor kitchen. A traditional AGA cooker in cream enamel stands ready to warm both hearts and homes. Subway tiles in soft cream create a backdrop where modern functionality meets timeless British kitchen traditions. The Staircase Journey. A mahogany handrail worn smooth by generations of hands guides visitors between floors, while oak treads creak softly underfoot like a welcoming song. The runner displays subtle check borders that appear and disappear as light shifts throughout the day. Brass stair rods gleam against traditional wool carpeting, creating rhythm and visual interest. Each step upward reveals new vistas of carefully curated heritage luxury. Private luxury sanctuaries. The master bedroom sanctuary. Walls painted in the softest sage embrace a 4-poster bed draped in linen the color of morning mist. Check-patterned throws appear as whispered accents, never overwhelming the room's serene sophistication. A mahogany vanity table displays heritage perfume bottles, while brass reading lamps cast pools of warm light across oak floors. This sanctuary proves that luxury lies not in excess, but in the careful curation of comfort. the heritage bathroom. A freestanding clawfoot bathtub takes center stage, its aged brass fittings telling stories of leisurely soaks and afternoon contemplation. Subway tiles in cream create wainscoting worthy of a Victorian manor, while a marble-topped vanity holds heritage soaps and brass-framed mirrors. Traditional brass fixtures ensure every detail honors British craftsmanship traditions. This space transforms daily rituals into acts of self-care rooted in centuries of refined living. The study's scholarly elegance. Floor-to-ceiling oak bookshelves house leather-bound volumes that span centuries of British literature and design philosophy. A mahogany desk bears the patina of countless letters written and decisions made, while a burgundy leather chair invites hours of contemplative reading. Brass desk lamps cast focused light across heritage papers, creating an atmosphere where knowledge and beauty converge. This study celebrates the British tradition of lifelong learning wrapped in luxury. Light and time magic. The morning light ritual. Dawn filters through Georgian windows, casting geometric patterns across oak floors, polished to a honey glow. Cream linen curtains soften harsh edges while maintaining the connection between interior comfort and exterior beauty. Natural light reveals the true depth of hand-selected materials and handcrafted details. This morning, light transforms the townhouse into a living sundial, marking time through shadows and illumination. The evening transformation. As twilight descends, brass table lamps create intimate pools of golden light that transform spaces into jewel boxes of warmth. Candles flicker in heritage holders, casting dancing shadows across textured walls and ancestral portraits. The check pattern seems to come alive in lamplight, its geometry creating optical illusions of movement and depth. Evening reveals the townhouse's most magical personality, when artificial light makes every surface glow with heritage warmth. The private study portrait corner. Royal miniatures rest in glass cases like precious jewelry, each tiny face painted with exquisite detail, whispering of court intrigue. Above leather-bound volumes, Charles II surveys with knowing eyes, his Baroque portrait creating perfect backdrop for contemplation. Here, reading becomes royal audience, where every opened book feels like correspondence with history itself. Modern heritage living. The hidden storage secrets. Built-in wardrobes conceal modern necessities behind traditional oak paneling, while window seats open to reveal treasure chests of seasonal textiles. Ottoman storage pieces serve double duty as seating and organization, maintaining the uncluttered aesthetic essential to sophisticated spaces. Antique chests and vintage suitcases provide storage that doubles as decorative elements. These hidden storage solutions prove that modern functionality can coexist beautifully with heritage aesthetics. The entertaining spaces. The drawing room opens seamlessly into the dining area, creating flow perfect for intimate gatherings and grand celebrations alike. Furniture arrangements encourage conversation while maintaining clear pathways for service and circulation. Heritage serving pieces stand ready for afternoon tea or evening cocktails, each piece chosen for both beauty and function. These spaces demonstrate how traditional British entertaining can adapt to contemporary social needs without losing its essential character. The seasonal adaptations. Summer brings linen slipcovers that lighten heavy furniture while maintaining sophisticated silhouettes, while winter welcomes wool throws and velvet cushions that add weight and warmth. Fresh flowers from British gardens change with seasons, bringing countryside freshness into urban sophistication. Heritage ceramics display seasonal fruits and botanicals, connecting indoor luxury with outdoor abundance. This seasonal flexibility proves that true luxury adapts to life's natural rhythms. The Burberry legacy. The sustainable luxury philosophy. Every piece has been chosen for longevity rather than trend, with solid wood furniture built to last centuries rather than seasons. Traditional materials like wool and linen age beautifully, developing patina and character that synthetic alternatives cannot match. Local British craftsmen created custom pieces that support heritage trades while reducing environmental impact. This approach proves that true luxury lies in quality, craftsmanship, and respect for both tradition and future generations. the living heritage. This townhouse breathes with the rhythm of daily life, its heritage elements enhanced rather than preserved in museum-like stillness. Children's laughter echoes off Georgian ceilings, while dinner parties create new memories within walls that have witnessed centuries of British living. The Burberry aesthetic provides not just beauty, but a framework for gracious living that honors the past while embracing the present. This is heritage design at its finest, not a monument to the past, but a bridge to the future. Your heritage story begins. As our journey through this secret London townhouse comes to an end, we've discovered that true luxury lies not in perfection, but in the patient curation of beauty, comfort, and heritage. Here, Burberry's iconic check pattern becomes poetry. Georgian architecture provides the stage, and British craftsmanship supplies the soul. This is more than interior design. It's the art of living well, wrapped in the warm embrace of centuries-old tradition. May your own spaces whisper such stories of beauty, history, and the timeless elegance that defines the very best of British design.